supporting. There are many global organisations which have used the City of London in particular as their point of entry to the single market in the EU. And when the City of London no longer provides that point of entry, they will need to find an alternative point of entry. That will mean incorporating a regulated financial institution in another EU country. But incorporating is one thing. What will that actually mean in terms of people and where they are located, in terms of systems and where they need to be built and operated, and in terms of capital and where it needs to be available and deployed. And what the clients we are working with are doing is seeking to introduce an operating model which minimises the disruption to those three areas, so that as far as is possible, whilst complying with all of the regulations in Europe as well as here, they keep their people, their systems and their capital where they already are, which often of course is here in London. And so building something out which gives you that new point of entry whilst retaining an operating model as similar as possible today is kind of the goal of clients in that sector. I guess the last thing I would say is whatever target operating model that you build today to address those issues, of course, remains vulnerable to future change. And so there'll be a day one answer to the impact on financial services, and there'll be a day two impact. And if the day one impact is uncertain, I guess the day two impact is perhaps even more uncertain as we wait to see how matters evolve. Although I would say that introducing these new models, if it means one thing for certain, it means more complexity. And more complexity generally tends to mean more work for lawyers. So for all of you, not a bad idea for a career choice, I'd say.